So today we will see the differentiation of implicit functions and inverse trigonometric functions. But before we have to see what do we mean by an implicit function. Implicit function. So implicit function of which is the differentiation of explicit functions. Now explicit functions. So what do we mean by an explicit function and what do we mean by an implicit function? Explicit function, when we say we have a function, let y is equal to f of x, let y is equal to f of x, as in the relation between the dependent variable and the independent variable. Say here we have y is equal to f of x, means x serves as the independent variable and y serves as a dependent variable. So we have x as the independent variable and y is the dependent variable. Y is the dependent variable. Actually already pata, we always differentiate with respect to the independent variable. So we find here dy by dx. So we find dy by dx. That means we differentiate the dependent variable with respect to the independent variable. Now what sort of function is called an explicit function? Explicit function is a function where the nature of the dependent variable and nature of the independent variable is explicitly known. Explicitly known matlab कि यतन the relation between dependent variable and independent variable is clear gasan. That means कि यतन clear cut dependent variable visible is and clear cut independent variable visible is. So as an example, if we have y is equal to sin x, y is equal to sin x, y is equal to sin x, so y is equal to sin x, so it is clear कि कुछ variable is dependent variable and which one is independent variable. So याद simply if say y is equal to sin x, when we differentiate this, with respect to which variable we will differentiate? With respect to the independent variable, and which happens to be here x. So we will differentiate, we will write dy by dx is equal to sin x की differentiation होगी फिर cos of x. So relation between the dependent variable and independent variable, wherein we have a clear cut visible relation between the dependent variable and independent variable, that sort of function is called an explicit function. So we can in other terms say y is expressed explicitly in terms of x. Y is expressed explicitly in terms of x. यानी y से आमुत express करना in terms of x, wherein y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. Again ब्याक relation suppose यतन mixture of these dependent and independent variables. So we know equation of line in slope intercept form. What is that? So we have y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. Say y is equal to 2x plus 5 and equation. Y is equal to 2x plus 5. Ultimately, this is slope intercept form. Slope 2 and the intercept along the y axis. Intercept along the x-axis, that happens to be 5 here. But agar is ye karo transfer, if we try to simplify this, we can write this as y. या अगर your करो shift to y minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. यात मज़ोस it was clear कि कुछ variable चे dependent, कुछ variable चे independent. मगर ये equation जान y minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. यात मन चे clear ये गसान के इनके कुछ variable चे dependent, कुछ चे independent. But यतन हेको separate करें y from x. y minus 2x minus 5 अगर इस y था x side, if we solve this for y, इस करो x term x side जमा. y था x side, x term करो x side जमा. So that means although calculation छे but we can directly see the relation between the dependent and the independent variable such that इस हेको dependent variable independent variables ने separate करें. And then we differentiate with respect to the independent variable. ब्याक examples and suppose y is equal to x square या y minus x square is equal to 5, y minus x square is equal to 5. ठीक है, again we have the mixture of the dependent as well as independent variable, but it is possible here to separate the dependent variable from the independent variable. So इस है को इस पर लिखित y था x side, ठीक है, rest of the things will be transposed to the right hand side, so it will be 5 minus x square. ठीक है, y is equal to 5 plus x square, so y is equal to 5 plus x square. ठीक है, so यह मज़ हेको which one is the dependent variable and which one is the independent variable. ठीक है, clearly y is depend करान पन्नन वैल्यून खतर कथ पे x पे, so y is dependent. ठीक है, but when we change the values of x, so x will serve as the independent variable, so y becomes dependent on x and x will be called the independent variable. इसका करो अच्छी differentiation with respect to the independent variable, that happens to be dy divided by dx. ठीक है, dy divided by dx, इससे कोई आत्मा differentiation करिए, what will be derivative of 5? कांस्टेंट डिफरेंशिएशन 0. ठीक है, 0 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर की डिफरेंशिएशन 2x, सो ओवरऑल डिफरेंशिएशन ई dy बाय dx इज इक्वल टू 2x, dy बाय dx इज इक्वल टू 2x. ठीक है, सो इस टाइप ऑफ रिलेशन, इस टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन यात मज क्या, whenever we have a clear cut dependent variable and independent variable, that sort of function will be called an explicit function. Explicit function where the dependent variable y has been expressed explicitly in terms of x, so that will be called a dependent, that will be called a explicit function. समझ आया वहाँ कासिस फंक्शन वनो इस explicit function यात मज़ाइस clear visible relation between dependent variable and independent variable. ठीक है, we can at once say कुछ variable is dependent, कुछ variable is independent. ठीक है, ब्याह का example से निमोइस say x square plus xy is equal to 0, x square plus xy is equal to 0. Again we have the mixture of the x and y. ठीक है, x तो भी y से मिक्स आमद करना, मगर अगर इसे सिंप्लीफाई करो we can separate the dependent variable and the independent variable here. ठीक है, सो अगर इस y खतर we can treat x as well as y as the dependent variable. अगर इस y करो treat as a dependent variable, तो क्या है y था वो x side, rest of the terms have to be transposed to the other side, so it will be x यहाँ से कॉमन निकालिए x into, ठीक है, या अगर सिंपलेस्ट मज करो इस एक्स वाई इज इक्वल टू यह को होर शिफ्ट करिए माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर. ठीक है, माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर, सो इट विल बी वाई इज इक्वल टू माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय एक्स. ठीक है, दिस इज वन वे ऑफ डूइंग. और इस हेको एक्स तो एक्स कॉमन करिए, सो इस हेको एक्स ये मज हेको बाय सम सिंप्लिफिकेशन इस हेको ये एक्स तो भी वाई सेपरेट करिए. ठीक है, एक्स एंड वाई कैन बी सेपरेटेड. ठीक है, सो एक्स एंड वाई कैन बी सेपरेटेड हियर. समझ आए वहाँ. ठीक है, यानी इस रिलेशन इस फंक्शन यात मज आइस क्या, we can separate x and y, or we can say we have a clear cut relation between the dependent and the independent variable. That sort of function is called a explicit function. ठीक है, explicit function समझ आया वहाँ. ठीक है, so explicit function गए सो function यात मज clear visible relation between the dependent variable and independent variable आइस, या वनो इस यात मज separate हेको करित अख variable बेकिस variable नहीं, so that we can treat one of them as a dependent variable and the other as independent variable, and we'll differentiate with respect to the independent variable. So we always differentiate with respect to the independent variable. Now this was explicit function, but here we have to deal with implicit function. ठीक है, so explicit function is manzos clear visible या clear cut relation between the dependent variable and the independent variable. Now we'll see what sort of function will be called the implicit function. Say if we have Adamuto says x square plus xy, yatan hekos by some simple manipulation is heko separate create the dependent variable from the independent variable. Now if we take suppose this example, x square plus sin xy, x square plus sin xy plus y square is equal to 0, x square plus sin xy plus y square is equal to 0. ठीक है, now how do we separate the variables here? Although x है कोई ये x ये y square अगर इस ये था वो x है कोई होर शिफ्ट करे. ठीक है, but then we have to deal with sin xy. ठीक है, so sin ये एंगल यूस x into y कित गैस थोड़ा बहुत मुश्किल युम सेपरेट करन. ठीक है, सो अत मज हेको these sort of functions wherein it is not a clear cut relation between the dependent variable and independent variable, these sort of functions are called implicit function ठीक है यानी यात मज y has been not expressed explicitly in terms of x that will be called an implicit function यानी यात मज clear cut relation between the dependent variable and independent variable आसन नजरी गसन किन that relation or that function is called a implicit function ठीक है so implicit function गई सो function यात मज dependent variable तो भी independent variable से हेको separate करित किन ठीक है although separate अगर हेको तो करित but that will require some work ठीक है तथ मज गई that will be tedious calculation आइस lengthy ठीक है या some sort of that will be a long procedure so इस वनो simply the relation wherein or the function wherein it is not at once possible to separate the dependent variable from the independent variable that sort of function will be called a implicit function ठीक है so as an example I shown x square plus sin xy plus y square यात मन छन at once हेको न x तो भी y आख x नि separate करित किन ठीक है इस हेको न डायरेक्ट y खतर y अगर x side था we cannot directly transpose the other terms in terms of x only to the right hand side ठीक है so such sort of function is called implicit function ठीक है implicit function so implicit function क्या कहते हैं simply so function यात मज direct relation between dependent variable and the independent variable आशने नजरी गसान किन that will be called implicit function ठीक है so implicit function इथे पर जन suppose ब्याख आख example say if we have x square plus 10xy minus say sin xy is equal to 0 ठीक है again it will be hard to separate x and y here ठीक है x to be y गसे मुश्किल आक x निश separate करन so these sort of functions are called implicit functions ठीक है वजन छे implicit function हन differentiation करें देखिए ऐसा वन we always differentiate with respect to the independent variable since ये नजर गसान किन कि उस कुछ variable करो treat as a dependent variable and independent variable that means we can take x as a dependent variable here or y as a dependent variable here ठीक है अगर इस x करो treat as dependent variable if we write x is a function of x is a function of y x is a function of y till किस पर करो differentiation then we will differentiate x with respect to y that means we will be finding dx divided by dy so we'll be finding dx divided by dy when we take x as a dependent variable and y as the independent variable ठीक है so वजन आइस इस पर suppose y is equal to f of x y is equal to f of x means y is a function of x means y is a dependent variable x is an independent variable what will be differentiation here dy divided by dx dy divided by dx because y stands for the dependent and x stands for the independent variable and we will differentiate with respect to the independent variable ठीक है वजन छे इसनियन function मज the implicit nature function मज यातना clear cut visible relation आसने पता can between the dependent variable and independent variable how do we differentiate as in differentiation करें ठीक है say if we had this example x square plus sin xy ठीक है sin xy plus y square is equal to 0 image differentiation जन चेस कर या at the simplest is an image sin y ठीक है sin y is an image या तो जनिमो sin y x square plus sin y plus y square is equal to 0 ठीक है if it is mentioned there find dy by dx means अगर इस और ऐसे दिए तो could you say dy by dx what does this mean y has to be taken as dependent variable x as an independent variable ठीक है यानी यह इक्वेशन छे डिफरेंशिएशन करें with respect to x अगर ऐसे dx divided by dy in that case we would have been differentiating with respect to y ठीक है but here x is taken as a independent variable ठीक है इसका differentiation with respect to x so it will be differentiating both sides with respect to x ठीक है so differentiating both sides with respect to x so it would have been d by dx of x square plus sin y plus y square is equal to 0 is differentiation ये 0 ठीक है अब इसकी differentiation हमें करनी है so different we know derivative of sum is sum of the derivative इसकी differentiation अलग से होगी यहाँ इसकी differentiation अलग से और इसकी differentiation अलग से सो एक्स स्क्वायर डिफरेंशिएशन क्या है 2x ठीक है पता है डिफरेंशिएशन करें d by dx of sin y d by dx of sin y plus d by dx of y square d by dx of y square d by dx of y square but what is actually y क्या y is a function of x ठीक है so y is here y is equal to f of x y is equal to f of x ठीक है so this is not x here but this is y here ठीक है वो अगर इस डिफरेंशिएशन ची करें so 2x is differentiation it is simple अब यहाँ देखिए d by dx of sin y so you see function ची y ठीक है y क्या ची पान y ची पान y ची x जाए कहीं ठीक है y ची पान the function of any other variable that is x here so इस करो sin of you say रात को procedure sin the outer function into the derivative of inner function ठीक है so it will be sin is क्या differentiation cos of y ठीक है cos of y पद guys y is internal differentiation y is guys internal differentiation ठीक है y is guys internal differentiation that will be dy divided by dx ठीक है फिर से y square की differentiation y square differentiation of this is the composite function here so it will be 2y पद guys y is internal differentiation 2y is guys internal differentiation that will be dy divided by dx is equal to 0 समझ आया था ठीक है so we will write sin y की differentiation that will be cos y पद guys y is internal differentiation by function of function is that will be dy by dx and y square derivative 2y but then y का derivative product में multiply होगा so it will be dy divided by dx ठीक है वजन छे dy by dx को वैल्यू काढो dy dx kadwa is common ठीक है rest of the things will be transposed here so we'll be able to find the value of dy by dx ठीक है so this is how we differentiate the implicit function where the nature of the dependent variable and the independent variable is not known so we find dy by dx in this way ठीक है so this is the direct procedure या अगर is possible guys if it is possible इस हेको तिल separate करित by युता ति calculation is guys इस हेको अगर separate हेको करित dependent variable from the independent variable then we should do so ठीक है but that procedure will be a bit lengthy तात में time waste करने ज़रूरत कि we can directly differentiate treating one of the variables as the dependent variable and the other one as the independent variable and if it is mentioned there find dy by dx that means y has to be taken as the dependent variable and x as the independent variable and if it is given find dx divided by dy means x has to be taken as a dependent variable and y as the independent variable ठीक है so this is how we differentiate the implicit functions गोडनेथ वुचो इसमें बासान differentiation of the implicit functions then we'll move on to the differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions ठीक है so पहले देखिए differentiation of implicit functions from the exercise so exercise 5.3 ठीक है exercise 5.3 Exercise 5.3 question number here can says question is find dy by dx in the following and dy by dx means we have to treat y as a dependent variable and x as an independent variable so part first है so question number 1 is so we have to find 2x plus 3y is equal to sin x ठीक है अच्छा we have to find dy by dx ठीक है that means we have to differentiate this with respect to x so we can write differentiating both sides with respect to x ठीक है so it will be d by dx of 2x plus 3y is equal to d by dx of sin x अब 2x का इसना अलग डिफरेंशिएशन डेरिवेटिव ऑफ सम मींस सम ऑफ द डेरिवेटिव इसकी अलग से डिफरेंशिएशन होगी और इसकी अलग से so it will be d by dx of 2x plus d by dx of 3y is equal to what will be differentiation of sin x so it is cos of x ठीक है cos of x ठीक है but we need to take extra care im साथ y आश ठीक है y is क्या है y करें dy by dx ठीक है अगर ये composite function है then we have to apply the external function derivative of external function into the derivative of internal function 2 is constant, 2 gets L. 2 is constant, 2 gets L. So it will be 2 differentiation of x with respect to x. That will be 1. Plus, so 3 is constant, 3 gets L. So it will be dy by dx. dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to cos of x. So it will be cos of x. But we have to find dy by dx. That means the other terms have to be transposed to the right hand side. So it will be 3 times dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to cos of x minus 2. cos of x minus 2. ठीक है, यानी dy by dx की वैल्यू क्या है? 3 वहाँ शिफ्ट कीजिए. So it will be 1/3 cos of x minus 2. cos of x minus 2. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 साथ ही देखिए. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 हिकवा करियत. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर मगर अच्छे साइन y. ठीक है. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 देखिए जल्दी से. सो इट इज 2x plus 3y is equal to sin y. 2x plus 3y is equal to sin y. Differentiating both sides. Again procedure है से differentiating both sides with respect to x. ठीक है. So differentiation इस side की d by dx of this side plus d by dx of this side. वो कर भी direct हाँ. ठीक है. Without using we can skip these steps here हाँ. So 2x plus 3y इसकी differentiation. So 2 गई L. ठीक है. So it will be d by dx of x plus 3 गई L. y is क्या ही? It will be dy divided by dx. dy divided by dx is equal to sin y. sin y differentiation cos of y. cos of y into dy by dx. ठीक है. So sin y सी cos of y into dy by dx. ठीक है. समझा सारे नियम? So cos of y into dy by dx. So फिर से dy by dx यहाँ है और dy by dx is here. इस करो एक साइड dy by dx शिफ्ट करने की कोशिश. So it will be twice x differentiation 1 plus 3 times dy by dx. ठीक है. ये अगर u और करो शिफ्ट it will be minus cos of y dy by dx is equal to 0. So it will be 3 times dy by इन दो टर्म्स में से आप dy by dx कॉमन निकालिए. So it will be 2 करो 4 शिफ्ट. So it will be dy by dx 3 minus cos y. 3 minus cos y is equal to minus 2 is equal to minus 2. So which means dy by dx is equal to minus 2 divided by 3 minus cos of y. cos y है के बाद biggest terms में से numerators में से इन्हें. ठीक है. So write down plus xy plus y square is equal to 10x plus y. xy plus y square is equal to 10x plus y. ठीक है. So again we have to find dy by dx. So we will be differentiating with respect to x. Again we can write differentiating both sides with respect to x. differentiating both sides with respect to x. ठीक है. So याद गए अलग differentiation, यहाँ अलग differentiation और इसकी अलग से differentiation. प्रत्येक इस टर्म में गए अलग differentiation. So it will be d by dx of x into y plus d by dx of y square. d by dx of y square is equal to d by dx of 10x. अगर तो differentiation चे असल पॉइंट वो तगान you can skip this step as well. ठीक है. तो ये क्यों ये step ते avoid करे था. तो ये क्यों डायरेक्ट या differentiation करे. So अब देखिए differentiation of x into y. product rule guys apply. ठीक है. x into y. So x guys L first function L into the derivative of second function. Second function क्या है? y is guys differentiation. What will be that? dy divided by dx plus y guys L. What will be derivative of x with respect to x? 1. ठीक है. So it will be 1. So this is the derivative of x into y. ठीक है. x into y plus what will be differentiation of y square? 2y into dy by dx. ठीक है. So y square is 2y into dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to differentiation of 10x. sec square x. Very good. sec square x plus d by dx of y. That will be again dy by dx. ठीक है. dy by dx. dy by dx. Next term is क्या है? इसका dy by dx separate. dy by dx x side करने जमा. Remaining term हो चाहे big side करने जमा. ठीक है. So it will be अगर ये मोदया term में इस dy by dx करो common. ये dy करो your shift. So it will be x. ठीक है अख यह x dy by dx बे यम dy by dx so it will be plus 2y ये dy by dx करो योर शिफ्ट it will be minus ठीक है that means it will be minus 1 into guys dy by dx ठीक है अब ये बाकी जो टर्म्स हैं वो इन्हें वहाँ शिफ्ट कीजिए so it is sec square x ये so it will be plus अब plus y वहाँ so it will be minus y so which means dy by dx is equal to sec square x minus y divided by ये सारे guys divide so it will be x plus 2y minus 1 so this will be dy by dx ठीक है बीच का क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 और 6 में से कोई आप कहिए कुछ हाब 6 है क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 x cube plus x square y plus xy square plus xy square or plus y cube is equal to 81 ठीक है so again we will write differentiating both sides with respect to x ठीक है so it will be x cube डायरेक्ट करबो ये डिफरेंशिएशन है x cube डिफरेंशिएशन क्या है 3x square plus यात लाइक प्रोडक्ट रूल b x square y is like b प्रोडक्ट रूल ठीक है फर्स्ट फंक्शन यल x square guys यल what will be differentiation of y it will be dy by dx plus y guys यल ठीक है y x square की डिफरेंशिएशन that will be 2x ठीक है प्लस अब इसकी डिफरेंशिएशन एक्स वाई स्क्वायर की डिफरेंशिएशन फिर से प्रोडक्ट रूल सो इट विल बी एक्स इंटू वाई की डिफरेंशिएशन 2y इंटू डी वाई बाई डी एक्स 2y इंटू डी वाई बाई डी एक्स प्लस वाई स्क्वायर एज इट इज एक्स की डिफरेंशिएशन दैट विल बी 1 प्लस व्हाट विल बी डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ वाई क्यूब 3y square into dy by dx into dy by dx is equal to 81 की differentiation that will be 0 because derivative of constant is 0 so it will be 0 ठीक है इन पता है dy by dx सेपरेट करूँ ठीक है dy by dx यहाँ रखिए और बाकी जो रिमेनिंग टर्म्स हैं उन्हें वहाँ राइट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट कीजिए so this will be dy by dx ठीक है क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 और 8 कर पाओगे क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 तो भी 8 मज वनी में आख पार्ट शबा जल्दी 7 और 8 7 क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 sin square y plus cos of xy is equal to pi is equal to pi is again constant pi or k pi is constant k is constant it will be one and the same thing so अब इसकी डिफरेंशिएशन डायरेक्ट फिर से sin square y ठीक है so it will be sin square y it will be sin square y और sin y whole square ठीक है sin y whole square अब x square की डिफरेंशिएशन x square is differentiation 2x ठीक है 2 but what is x here sin y ठीक है so external composite function cha composite function external function का differentiation but guys into derivative of the internal function so into guys d by dx of sin y ठीक है plus cos of xy this will be again the composition of two functions cos x's क्या है differentiation minus sin x into y फिर से प्रोडक्ट में d by dx of x into y ठीक है d by dx of x into y so into guys d by dx of x into y is equal to pi की डिफरेंशिएशन 0 ठीक है so आप सिंप्लीफाई कीजिए so this will be twice sin y into differentiation of sin y cos y is guys ना but be internal differentiation into dy by dx minus plus into minus sin xy अब प्रोडक्ट रूल होगा अप्लाई x into y पे ठीक है x तो y पे गए प्रोडक्ट रूल अप्लाई ठीक है दानी समझ आए वहाँ so it will be x into y so it will be x की डिफरेंशिएशन x गए CL ठीक है y सी dy by dx plus y गई L, ठीक है, y गई L into differentiation of x, that will be 1 is equal to 0, ठीक है. So next again you have to separate dy by dx, ठीक है, dy by dx एक साइड बाकी टर्म जो हो नहीं ट्रांसपोज करे, समझ आया वहाँ कर पाओगे यहाँ से. Now the differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions, ठीक है. So inverse trigonometric function है already पता, so we have sin inverse x, then we have cos inverse x, tan inverse x, cosec inverse x, cos inverse x and sec inverse x and cot inverse x, ठीक है. अच्छे ऑलरेडी वुचमुत कि sin inverse x तो भी cos inverse x उनके साथ आसन bijective function, ठीक है. restricted map चीज निवन, so sin function from set of real numbers to -1 1 is not 1 1 and on to make it 1 1 and on to, we restricted its domain to any of the intervals of specific interval -π/2 to π/2. Within that domain this becomes 1 1 and on to, यानी 1 1 and on to छो, thus its inverse exists, ठीक है. inverse maps में चीज we simply switch the domain set with the codomain set, ठीक है. so यम property चीज already पता, ब्याक अक property चीज already पता. so we have sin inverse x is equal to x, sin inverse x is equal to x, because we know f inverse x is equal to x, ठीक है. यम साथीस एकस function करो पन्निस inverse से composition that results in an identity map, f inverse is equal to x, ठीक है. composition of a function with its inverse gives the identity map, ठीक है, चाहे प्री ऑपरेट करो और पोस्ट ऑपरेट करो. so composition है कोई f of f inverse in terms of product we write f of f inverse x, ठीक है. f inverse of x is f of f inverse x, ठीक है. so that's how we deal with the function and it is inverse. so f of f inverse x is equal to x. so on the similar note is sin inverse x is equal to x, but here we have to see the derivatives of these inverse trigonometric functions, एक दिन calculate करे था. so if we have to find d by dx of sin inverse x, so derivative of sin inverse x, so what will be its derivative, can you predict इमेक derivative क्या है कैसे sin inverse x का derivative, ठीक है. अगर देखिए sin inverse x यूज डायरेक्ट है कौन इस इमेज डेरिवेटिव वन इफ कैन, दैट मींस वी हैव टू सिंपलीफाई दिस. सो इफ वी राइट let y is equal to sin inverse x, let y is equal to sin inverse x, let y is equal to sin inverse x, ठीक है. so what will be value of x, so x is equal to sin y, x is equal to sin y. so when y is equal to sin inverse x, so x is equal to sin y, ठीक है. what do we actually do here, so we pre-operate both sides by sin, ठीक है. so sin y is equal to sin of sin inverse x, sin of sin inverse x is equal to x, sin of sin inverse x is equal to x, that means x की वैल्यू का बराबर ही sin y, ठीक है. so x is equal to sin y. वजन आता है डेरिवेटिव करुन, ठीक है, इमेक डेरिवेटिव जन करुन, और वी कैन एट द सेम टाइम राइट sin y is equal to x, sin y is equal to x, ठीक है. if we have to find y is equal to sin inverse x, so we have to find dy by dx. so what will be dy by dx, याद करो इस differentiating both sides with respect to x, because we have to find dy by dx. sin y is क्या है differentiation, cos of y into dy by dx. so cos of y into dy by dx, what will be derivative of x, so it will be 1, ठीक है. ischemic value शु करुन dy by dx, so dy by dx is equal to 1 divided by cos y, 1 divided by cos of y, ठीक है, 1 divided by cos y, and obviously ये value कैसे तम साथ exist कियन when cos y is equal to 0, ठीक है, when cos y is equal to 0, because in that case this will turn out to be undefined. so but cos to be sin, these are defined for every real number, cos to be sin एक real number खतर define आसा. but here we have cos y in the denominator, but cos y value 0 बराबर आसान, कुछ value 0 बराबर आसान, cos 90 and minus 90, ठीक है. so that means cos minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, ठीक है, cos pi by 2 cos pi by 2 to pi by 2 ठीक है यानी value हेकन कत cos as it कहीं ठीक है so that means interval अगर इस याद में निमो so we can write x belongs to -1 1 x belongs to -1 1 ठीक है 1 इन की value कहीं 1 हेकन इस value दित कहीं इधर पर क्या -1 भी +1 value हेकन याद में include करित कहीं now dy by dx is equal to 1 divided by cos y so dy by dx is equal to 1 divided by we know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 this is one of the Pythagorean identities ठीक है so sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 that means cos square theta will be 1 minus sin square theta means cos theta equals under root of 1 minus sin square theta so cos y की value क्या है under root of 1 minus sin square y 1 minus sin square y so it will be 1 divided by under root of 1 minus what is sin square y ठीक है so this will be sin y whole square but sin y कत बराबर छ x so sin square y कत बराबर ही x square so it will be 1 minus x square ठीक है so that means dy by dx is equal to 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square ठीक है so इथे पर अगर इस cos inverse x को derivative करो that is minus times 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square ठीक है so remaining identity ची remaining inverse trigonometric function ची एहन derivatives हेक्यो तो पांति compute करें on the similar lines ठीक है so derivative of what is derivative of sin inverse x 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square ठीक है cos inverse x से यह result आसान but with a negative sign ठीक है so it will be minus 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square ठीक है so यम sin inverse तो भी cos inverse so the derivative of the inverse trigonometric function so आप ये लिख के रखिए so derivatives of these inverse trigonometric functions आप लिख के रखना so we have d by dx अगर इस याद में function ठीक है function तभी function derivative so function is so we have sin inverse x derivative का बराबर 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square this is derivative of sin inverse x ठीक है again derivative of cos inverse x so it will be यह result but with a minus so it will be minus 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square ठीक है and then we have the derivative of inverse tan or tan inverse x इमेक derivative छ आसान 1 divided by 1 plus x square ठीक है यह है को इस पर लिखित और 1 divided by x square plus 1 divided by 1 plus x square or 1 divided by x square plus 1 plus x square or x square plus 1 ठीक है cot inverse result छ आसान exactly यह but with a minus sign so this is minus 1 divided by 1 plus x square ठीक है so cot inverse x derivative छ आसान minus 1 divided by 1 plus x square so again derivative of sec inverse x ठीक है derivative of sec inverse x that is equal to 1 divided by mod of x into under root of x square minus 1 ठीक है 1 divided by modulus है को इस्तेम साथ L3 when x is positive ठीक है so 1 divided by mod of x into under root of x square minus 1 ठीक है so derivative of sec inverse x is 1 divided by mod of x into under root x square minus 1 what is difference between the derivative of sec and sin ये क्या है 1 minus x square but here we have x square minus 1 ठीक है 1 minus x square here we have x square minus 1 ठीक है and then the mod of x is multiplied outside the root so it will be sec inverse x पत वुचो cosec inverse ठीक है cosec inverse x यह result with minus so it will be minus 1 divided by mod of x into under root of x square minus 1 ठीक है mod of x into under root of x square minus 1 ठीक है so derivative of sin inverse x is 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square cos inverse x minus times 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Derivative of cot inverse x is minus times 1 divided by 1 plus x square, and derivative of sec inverse x is 1 divided by mod of under root of x square minus 1. Derivative of cosec inverse x is minus 1 divided by mod of x into under root of x square minus 1. ठीक है. So formula क्या तैयार, double angle formula, triple angle formula. So question number 9 is y is equal to sin inverse 2x divided by 1 plus x square. ठीक है. So one way of doing this, अगर इस पर करा sin inverse इजन करा इस सोरी XII consider. ठीक है. ये सोरी इजन करा इस angle XII consider. So this would have been sin inverse x. But what is derivative of sin inverse x? 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square. ठीक है. XII क्या हो, ये सोरी 2x divided by 1 plus x square. पद गए इंटरनल डिफरेंशिएशन का 2x डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर. ठीक है. 2x डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर अम साथ सॉल्व करो, देन अत पे बी कर कुछ रूल अप्लाई, कोशंट रूल. 2x डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर. दैट मीन्स अगर इत पे करो सॉल्व इट विल बी मच लेंथी. ठीक है. सो दैट मीन्स करो गोडनेथ ये 2x डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर करो सिंप्लीफाई. इस करो सिंप्लीफाई सच दैट युस ये टर्म छे दिस विल बी द सिंपलेस्ट. ठीक है. दिस विल बी सिंपलेस्ट. अम खतर करो वी नोस डबल एंगल फॉर्मूले. ठीक है. डबल एंगल फॉर्मूले. So we know sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta in terms of tan is equal to, sin 2 theta is, it is 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. ठीक है. sin 2 theta is 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Sin 2 theta is 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. ठीक है. So if we put here, so we'll गोडनेथ करो ना डिफरेंशिएशन के. ठीक है. गोडनेथ करो ये टर्म सिंप्लीफाई. So we'll write put x is equal to tan theta. ठीक है. Put x is equal to tan theta. What will be value of theta then? X is equal to tan theta. Value of theta is tan inverse x. So theta is tan inverse x. So theta is tan inverse x. ठीक है. So therefore we will have y is equal to sin inverse. अब यहाँ वैल्यू x का रिप्लेस कीजिए. So it will be 2 x की जगह tan theta. So it will be 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta. So this is sin inverse. So 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sin 2 theta. So it will be sin 2 theta by using property sin inverse sin of x. So sin inverse sin of x is equal to x. Sin inverse sin of x is equal to x. इकास बराबर ही थी 2 theta. Sin inverse sin of 2 theta. कास बराबर ही 2 theta. So it will be only 2 theta. That means y is equal to 2 theta. So y is equal to 2 into theta. Theta का वैल्यू tan inverse x. ठीक है. वो है कोई डिफरेंशिएशन करे. ठीक है. अब डिफरेंशिएशन कीजिए dy by dx. So therefore dy by dx is equal to dy by dx is twice as it is tan inverse x का डेरिवेटिव 1 divided by 1 plus x square. So it will be 1 divided by 1 plus x square. So this will be dy by dx. समझ आया वहाँ? Write down. जल्दी लिखिए. Question number 10 is y is equal to tan inverse 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square. 1 minus 3x square. If you remember the formula of tan 3 theta triple angle formula, tan 3 theta triple angle formula. ठीक है. tan 3 theta. So it will be 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. ठीक है. So tan 3 theta is 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. अगर इस यातन वो डायरेक्ट है कोई x can be directly used as tan. ठीक है. So we will directly write put x is equal to tan theta. Put x is equal to tan theta. So that theta is equal to tan inverse x. Theta is equal to tan inverse x. So which means further simplifying. गोडनेथ ने डिफरेंशिएशन की है. ठीक है. गोडनेथ सिंप्लीफिकेशन है. So y is equal to tan inverse. So this will be 3 tan theta. X is equal to x हो ना tan is barabar tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. So which is again tan inverse, and this whole thing is equal to tan 3 theta. So this is tan 3 theta, which is only equal to 3 theta, because tan inverse tan of x is equal to x. So this will be 3 theta. So y is equal to 3 theta. फिर से differentiation अब कीजिए, ठीक है. So it will be dy by dx is equal to 3 गई L. 3 is constant. Theta का बराबर छ. Theta is equal to tan inverse x, ठीक है. So tan inverse x is differentiation, so it will be 1 divided by 1 plus x square, ठीक है. So this was question number 10. साथ ही question number 11 देखिए. Question number 11. So we have y is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. So cos is double angle formula is. So cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So यहाँ आप put करना. So again put x is equal to tan theta. Put x is equal to tan theta. इन पर ठीक बात करिए, ठीक है. लिखिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 12 देखिए पहले. फिर क्वेश्चन नंबर 12 is equal to y is equal to sin inverse 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square, ठीक है. ये करो इस, we will put x is equal to tan theta. So we will write sin inverse 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta, which will be sin inverse, and this will be equal to cos 2 theta, ठीक है. So this will be equal to cos 2 theta. पछे 2 theta cos 2 theta convert करूँ कहाँ मज़ sinus मज़. So it will be sin inverse sin of pi by 2 minus 2 theta. We know sin pi by 2 minus theta is cos theta. मगर theta बजाय क्या है 2 theta. So it will be sin inverse, sin gets cancelled. So the remaining will be pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Pi by 2 minus 2 theta. पच्चे ताक तो differentiation करें. Pi by 2 is differentiation 0 being constant to 2 gets L. Theta, what is theta equal to? Theta will be tan inverse x. So it will be again 2 divided by 1 plus x square, ठीक है. So question number 14, y is equal to sin inverse 2x into under root of 1 minus x square, ठीक है. Again we will simplify this thing, 2x into under root of 1 minus x square, ठीक है. Simplify है कि when we put x is equal to sin theta, ठीक है. When we put x is equal to sin theta, देखिए कैसे. When we put x is equal to sin theta, या तो नहीं है 2 sin theta under roots में अगर शो 1 minus sin square theta, what will be that? Cos theta. So ये twice sin theta cos theta, and twice sin theta cos theta का बराबर क्या था? sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta is twice sin theta cos theta, ठीक है. So sin to be sin inverse gets cancelled, so it will be only then 2 theta. So we'll write sin inverse 2 into x का value sin theta into under root of 1 minus sin square theta, 1 minus sin square theta. So which is sin inverse twice sin theta into this will be under root of 1 minus sin square theta का बराबर ही cos theta, ठीक है, cos theta. So sin inverse twice sin theta cos theta is equal to sin 2 theta. Sin inverse sin 2 theta का बराबर ही 2 theta, ठीक है. But what is 2 theta? थीटा का वैल्यू क्या होगा यहाँ पे? Theta is equal to sin inverse x. So theta is equal to sin inverse x. So y is equal to twice sin inverse x. So differentiating now. So dy by dx is equal to twice sin inverse x is differentiation 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square. So this is dy by. Number 15 is y is equal to sec inverse 1 divided by twice x square minus 1. Sec inverse 1 divided by twice x square minus 1. So again we'll put here x is equal to cos theta. Put x is equal to cos theta, ठीक है. So put x is equal to cos theta. So we have y is equal to sec inverse 1 divided by twice cos square theta minus 1, and twice cos square theta minus 1 is equal to cos 2 theta. So it will be sec inverse 1 divided by cos 2 theta, 1 divided by cos 2 theta. So it will be sec inverse 1 by cos 2 theta को ऊपर ले आए, so it will be sec 2 theta, sec 2 theta. So sec inverse sec of theta is equal to theta, so here it will be only 2 theta. So y is equal to 2 theta, which means dy by dx theta value अगर इस गणने दिमो dy by dx theta is equal to, so this implies theta is equal to cos inverse x. So what will be now derivative of cos inverse x? That will be 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square, but with a negative sign. ठीक है? So this finishes the exercise.